guys, and welcome back as well. I'm Corey, the art archaeologist, and for this Treasure Hunting Tuesday, I wanted to do a quick recap on the jelly plate excavation and go through quickly what all the really cool and fun things we did with the jelly plate in this excavation. So it's kind of a weird Treasure Hunting Tuesday, but we found so many treasures in this excavation that I just wanted to condense them all real quick. So here was dig number 1, and this is jelly plate marbling. And I did this one on camera, and I like how it came out. Sometimes they can get pushed back a little too far, so you want to be careful of that. But if you haven't watched this yet, you can actually do marbled finishes using your jelly plate. So here's the one we did on film, and then here's the sample sheet that I did for that video. Dig number 2 was using your distress oxides on your jelly plate. The greatest treasure that I dug up doing these two was using masking fluid. I masked off the tree and the flowers, and I was really happy to see that you can use masking fluid on paper and then pull prints off your jelly plate, and the masking fluid is so strong that it doesn't get pulled off. So I always experiment in these videos. Some things I've done many times, but a lot of the things that I do in my videos, I'm experimenting right along with you guys just to dig up treasures and see if we get just plain old dirt or if we get treasure, you know? So that was dig 2, distress oxides. Now dig number 3 was old brick wall tutorial, and we did this one here, and we did use a stencil, and then we did some masking. So there's a lot of really fun skills in this little dig here, and then getting these bricks to look like this is really a neat thing to be able to do with your jelly plate as well. And then I got some really fun texture, and I wanted this to look like an old broken apart stucco wall, and the in-between spots really came out like an old stucco wall. So that I love. Dig number 4 here is Moroccan Dream, and we did all this beautiful texture on this little canvas board, and then we pulled up our colors right from the jelly plate, our base colors for this piece, and then I did some relief stenciling with some more Venetian plaster, and then we pushed the colors back and brought the stenciled pieces forward. So a lot of really fun tips and tricks in this dig that we discovered. So now this brings us to dig number 5 of that jelly plate excavation, and this dig is titled Golden Acrylic and Ink Play, and I went ahead and made a paper kit out of this dig here, and I'll go ahead and link this kit below as well as the other one. I got 2 kits out of this excavation, so I'll go ahead and do that for you. Plus, if you do this dig, grab your inks and your acrylic paints and your coffee stained paper, and you can do this right along with me if you wish in that dig. So the paper kit is called Inky Abstracts, and I'll just go through them real quick. They were super fun to do. Really a good time. I love to pull. These were coffee stained before I pulled the prints on them. This is my little celebrator person here. So I pulled a lot of watered down acrylics and inks in this one. Everything was really, really fluid in this dig, and what a good time. There's lots of shimmery bronze and gold in this one. You can have such a good time with your fluid acrylics and your inks and your watercolor. All that fluid all those fluid medias work great. It's so fun to do. These are all a little bit bigger, 9 by 12. I had to crop them down a little tiny bit, but not too much. That's dig number 5. And now we've arrived at dig 6, intuitive jelly printing. And I went ahead and made a paper kit out of this one as well. And this paper kit is called Intuitive Abstracts. I just thought they were really fun, and we used a lot of thick acrylic paint to lay down the backgrounds on these first, and then we added our elements to the papers after. Really fun dig. I love this kind of artwork, so I'll go through these real quick. These are the ones where I did all the backgrounds, and then we did the media on top with acrylics. This is all, it's mostly acrylics. Some of these were pulled with inks, with Phil Martin's inks. And it's all in there. I go over all of that. And now these were the pulls to clean the jelly plate so that I could get it ready for the next one of these. And these came out especially cool. I think this one is my absolute favorite out of these. And of course I show all these in that video, so I'll just go through them real quick. These are all done on printer paper, and the first 5 I showed you in this were done on Canson Mixed Media 7 by 10. So Canson Mixed Media is great for pulling some of these prints, but I did have trouble in the last dig. And if you check that video out, I show you how to troubleshoot. So let's go ahead and move on to dig number 7. And now we're on the home stretch, dig number 7 of 8, and this dig is scraped and layered backgrounds. This is a really fun way to use your jelly plate, and we did these 3 prints, kind of like this one, like that. We did all 3 of these in that video, so really fun, some troubleshooting tips and tricks in that video as well. And last but not least, we did dig number 8 of the jelly plate excavation, and this dig is called Layer It Up. So this was really fun, and one of the things I especially love to do with the jelly plate is to make these marks and to not fill them in solidly so that the next layer of color you do shines up through all those little marks that didn't get caught in there. And we did, in that video, Layered Up, we did this one. And we did this piece here, and I talk about it in that one. This is on printer paper, this is on Canson Mixed Media. Definitely ran into some issues with this one, and I show you how to fix it. So there are all kinds of fun things you can do with your jelly plate, and I did a couple stencils in here to do the brick wall, and then I used a stencil on the Moroccan Dream as well. But I didn't do a whole lot of stencils or bubble wrap or anything like that because I kind of wanted to experiment with stuff that I haven't necessarily seen and that I've been wanting to try for a while. So I'm really glad this is just scratching the surface for me, and in the future I plan on doing more of these same techniques on the jelly plate and kind of incorporating them together, like adding this with this and kind of, you know, crossing over and mixing and matching stuff together. But just an amazing tool. If you don't already have a jelly plate, quit denying yourself the pleasure and get one. And I'm not a paid spokesperson. I don't have any affiliate links set up yet. So I'm just saying that I have had hours and hours of fun thanks to my jelly plate, and I will continue to have so much fun due to the jelly plate. So thank you so much for stopping by for this Treasure Hunting Tuesday. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I really invite you to, because we've got all kinds of fun tutorials and experiments and art treasure digs going on this channel. So have a great day, and I will see you next time.